Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab. If you're new, I'm Jody. Welcome, I'm happy to have you. Today I'm experimenting with the Lique Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lip. And the reason why I was interested in this brand is because I was at Kohl's the other day. I love going to Kohl's because that's one of my favorite places to look at Lorac and Cargo Cosmetics, as well as the Balm Cosmetics, because they have them in stock and you can swatch them and play with all the products. And I can't enter any makeup section without walking through all of it. And I noticed that they had a display, it was a fairly large display too, of this brand, and this is Lique. I thought it was Lique because of the way it's spelled. I'll let you look at the packaging. But it's actually pronounced Lique, I believe, because I visited their Instagram page and they have Lique, like L-I-C-K in parentheses. So I'm thinking that's what it is. In any case, they have a lot of different lip products. They have lip plumpers, they have lip liners, traditional lipsticks, and they have matte lipsticks. Now the price of this, which is a matte liquid lip, was $12, and I thought that was fairly affordable, as most high-end liquid lipsticks will run starting at $18 and go anywhere to like $37 depending on the brand that you're looking at. So I thought $12 was fairly affordable. Now the first time I walked through it, I swatched a lot of things, but I didn't make a purchase because I hadn't heard of this brand. So I went and I started searching YouTube videos to see if anybody had done a review on this product, and I didn't find any. And so the next time I was there, I was like, you know what, this is why you have a YouTube channel, right? I mean, so you can review things and share them with other people as well, especially since I didn't find anybody reviewing this product. I only purchased one because I'm just trying it out. And so far, I have to say, I really like it. The packaging is really nice. So it comes in this gray bottle, and it does say that it was designed in the USA, but made in China. And it says not tested on animals and has a 12-month usage life. This is what the product looks like. The top part is a little bit of, feels kind of like the NARS packaging, and then you have your plastic packaging in the bottom. When you open it up, the applicator is sort of a triangular shape, and I did find that it does come up with enough product for a whole application. There was a little bit of streakiness when applying it, where the color didn't look fully opaque, but I actually had to let it dry down a little bit to see the full intensity of the colors. So to compare this to something that I already have, I would say that the formula reminds me the most of matte shakers. These are the matte shakers, and also the Giorgio Armani lip magnets. So the reason why I say that is because the formula is a little bit sheer and a little bit more liquidy. So I will do a couple of swatches. I'm obviously not swatching it for the shade, more so that you can see the formula. So on the back of my hand, this is the Lique Matte Liquid Lipstick. This one is the Matte Shaker by Lancome. And this last one down here is the lip magnet. So you can see that the formulas go on a little bit sheer at the onset, and then they tend to dry down matte. So as far as the formula, that's the closest thing that I can compare them to, and it's interesting that both of these are pretty high-end products. The Lancome Matte Shaker retails for $22, and the Giorgio Armani lip magnet, I believe, retails for $36. So I will link these products down below. So if you've tried these or swatched these in stores, that's sort of what you might expect from this formula. So you can see here that it looks like a little bit sheer or not fully pigmented, although when they dry down, they really are completely matte and opaque. Now, as far as the applicator, and again, this is for the applicator only, I found that the Lique Matte Liquid Lipsticks have a similar applicator to the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipsticks. And I will show you those applicators side by side. So I have the Smashbox on the left and the Lique Cosmetics on the right. So you can see that they both have sort of that triangular shape with a hole in the middle that retains more product, so that you can get a full application with just one dip into the product. The next thing I wanted to comment on was the smell. These smell like buttercream. A lot of liquid lipsticks smell that way. It's similar to the scent of the Milani liquid lipsticks. It's sort of that sweet buttercream scent. So let's go ahead and get into the application, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts on the product. Alright, so I'm watching myself in the viewfinder just to get an idea of what it might look like on camera versus what it looks like in person. I would say that it's not 100% opaque. I might need to apply another coat. For now, I'm gonna let this dry down and see what the effect might look like, because with the Giorgio Armani lip magnets, you kind of have to let those dry down as well. Looks like I might need some more at the top. And I'm just applying a little bit more in the areas that I feel are a little bit patchy. You can layer it okay, but I do find that it can look a little bit streaky, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry down. We will see what that looks like and see if it's transfer proof. Alright, so now you saw how the product applied. I did apply 2 coats. It is fully opaque. It's not as smooth of a blend as more expensive liquid lipsticks, but this one is a pretty affordable one at $12. Now, the question that everybody always asks about liquid lipsticks, are they drying? Well, in my opinion, all liquid lipsticks are fairly drying. I do have some favorites that I feel are more comfortable and long wearing on the lips, and those are the Balm Cosmetics matte liquid lips, and also, I think they're called Meet Matte Hues, and also the Stila liquid lipsticks. They're very nice. The Smashbox are another really nice brand. So it's not the most comfortable liquid lipstick I've worn. I would compare it to maybe some of the more drying Anastasia formulas, or maybe even the Kat Von D formulas. So it's a little bit more drying. Not as bad as the Ultra Mattes from ColourPop or Kylie Cosmetics, but it does feel a little bit drying. They do sell top coats for these, but I feel like if you add a top coat, then it would change the transferability of the lipstick. So let's go ahead and try. So it is transfer proof, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's my review on the lipstick. I think it's a very nice alternative. Right now, I would say that they have about 12 shades. I did swatch a couple of others, and I'll insert pictures here so you can see some of the other colors. But it might be worth your time to go check them out and maybe pick out 1 or 2 shades, as they are more affordable. And they have a wide variety of range, going from a little more neutral tones to darker, deeper, bolder colors. Now, I worry about those because usually the deeper colors, especially when you have somewhat of a streaky application, can sometimes not give you a fully opaque finish. But I haven't tried those, so I can't really speak to them. I'm just speaking from my experience with darker shades of liquid lipsticks. But I think it's pretty nice. I mean, I'm not regretful of making the purchase. I will play with them some more. They are long lasting. This isn't my first time wearing it, so it is pretty long lasting, but again, the longer you wear it, the more dry that it becomes. And so throughout the day, I may add a gloss or some sort of hydrating formula, a balm, to make it a little bit more comfortable. So hopefully you enjoyed my review. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope that you found it useful. Please don't ever be afraid to experiment with makeup, because you can always wipe it off at the end of the day or immediately if necessary. I'll see you very soon on my next video.